what's Poppy name? Fuck, Lorenzo. Yeah, he don't be like him. Don't be like him. Talking about Poppy. Yeah, this shit funny as hell.
I'm sorry, Poppy.
Yeah, that shit just sounded so sexual every time they said that.
Yeah. No.
Damn, Poppy. Come on. Welcome back to the podcast, Seldom Cinematics. We are here. It is your host, Kentrell, and I'm joined with my co-host.
It's your boy, Ben.
Yes.
Welcome back. Listen,
5,000 motherfucking subs, man.
5K.
5K, we here.
The family 5K big, and we growing. We just had a little bit of a break, but hopefully this co-aligns with, us getting unshadow banned by YouTube.
Yeah.
Put some, good words in the chat. Hopefully by the time you're seeing this, our videos finally get boosted, so
It don't even matter though, because we don't keep put our foot on their neck.
It don't matter.
They can't ignore us.
No, and today, our first video back, we had to start out with a banger. There is some big power news the past 2 weeks or so. You want to tell the fans what they about to?
Yes. So as y'all can see on the screen, we got some news that we have another power book starring Tariq St. Patrick and of course Tommy Egan, aka Joseph Secor. So Michael Randley Jr. and Joseph Secor will be colliding together in another power book called Legacy. I mean, that's really, I don't know if that's the official title yet.
It ain't a bad name.
Yeah, that isn't. Legacy, that's tough as hell. So I don't know if they're gonna actually call it that, who knows. But hey man, we getting 2 new books. So we getting that, and we also getting Origins. So the Power Universe is only expanding. I mean, bro,
I think 3 got confirmed though.
3? Oh wow.
Yeah, I think it's Origins, Legacy, and there's one other unconfirmed project.
Wow, I didn't know that. Okay.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Don't quote me on that. I'm gonna do some research and I'll throw it on the screen. But
if it is, shit, I'm happy about that. Yeah, let's just start a whole new storyline, bro. I've been saying that, like, it's time. It's time to branch off from these characters that we love and build something else.
So let's talk about Legacy. What do we expect to see in Legacy? Obviously, it's gonna be Tommy and Tariq, but Tommy can't have that many years left in the game.
Yeah, what does happen? What does happen here?
So I think they're gonna set up the next generation. It's gonna be Tariq. It's gonna be Brayden, but I think the next Tommy is gonna be D-Mac.
Okay.
I think D-Mac is gonna be like his protege, because you got Tariq as Ghost's protege, even though he wasn't, but he is, cool, calm, collected, and then you got your Crash Out, and that's D-Mac.
We did get to see a little bit of that trailer that they dropped for Force, man. You saw D-Mac, he was, I don't know, kissing that Mac, boy. I was like, damn, okay, this nigga getting a little freaky with it.
I'm telling you, as much as like Tommy Doobie, especially in Force, he's really getting smarter.
Yeah.
Bro, he a Crash Out.
Yeah,
he is a Crash Out at heart, and I feel like D-Mac represents that well. And Brayden's already had his chance. I'm sorry. Brayden, you're not the future.
Yeah, nah. And it has nothing to do with Brayden. It really has to do with how they writing them.
Right. The actor is a fine actor.
Yeah.
Gianni Paolo, he's a good actor, but
he doing his thing.
Right. I honestly wouldn't have been mad if they set him up as Tommy.
Yeah, nah. Yeah. He deserved it, bro.
They just reduced him to a cokehead.
Yeah, nah. I know, like, if I was him, like, reading the script, I'm like, bro, come on, man. What y'all got me doing, bro? This is not how I thought my character would be going, So that's tough, but it looks like we got to look into Force, man. I'm excited. For season 3 of Force, bro. That's one of the shows that I'm like, dude, I can't wait to be.
So I feel like what this means is that his story is done in Chicago, and I get that's what Gary Lennon said, that it is done. But I mean, by done, I feel like then the Miguel and the Che plot are finished.
Yeah.
So Miguel and Che finna be off the map.
Yeah.
Or out of the story.
Yeah, out of the story. One or the other. You can't even count on them. Oh, this is Force. So this ain't Raising Kanan. This ain't, you know what I'm saying, book 2. Motherfuckers gonna die.
Right.
Motherfuckers gonna die. Like,
because it's the last season.
Yeah, especially because last season, and because it's Power Book Force. Like, nobody's off limits. Like, they killed Walter Flynn, bro. They killed that nigga last season. Like, there is nobody who's off limits, bro.
Which is, I'm thinking, if it's going to be a season, like, I'm expecting 8 out of 10 episodes to be hot.
Mm-hmm.
I'll give y'all 1 or 2 episodes that can be like a little, cool off a little bit. But if this is Tommy's like last story of his own show,
facts,
y'all got to get you got to do the big one for Tommy.
I ain't gonna lie, I'm so glad in the end of season 1 of Force, I'm so glad they didn't kill Gennard. He's been such a staple for this entire book, bro. So for them not to kill him, I'm glad they didn't do that, because it did look like they was about to smoke his ass, but he was going crazy.
So in Force, I think Diamond's dead. Diamond is going to die.
Okay.
He could go to jail, but I think in terms of the storyline, they're gonna kill Diamond and Gennard lives. I think Gennard's too big of a favorite that he'll stick around. He might move to New York, or he might be like a part of the storyline more with Tommy. I don't think they just gonna end his character.
Yeah.
I think so. Diamond's gonna die. I think Miguel's gotta die. Because it's not like he gonna come to an agreement with Tommy. Like, you hitting my sister, of course I'm gonna feel some type of way, and you my competitor. There's no way that you could word it that I'm gonna be on your side at the end of this. Like,
right. And I'm expecting like really good writing, honestly, plots thickening and twists and turns within the season. But also, bro, don't be scared to kill people. Like, I'm not even saying like as in like I really want to see somebody die, but just don't be scared for it to happen, man. It happens all the time in life.
Right.
Like, motherfuckers don't just survive all of this stuff. Like, make it a little bit more realistic.
It's not even life, the game.
Yeah, bro. Motherfuckers die all the time. So, like, be a little bit more genuine, bro. Don't be like book 2 and then even a little bit of Raising Kanan where it's like, oh, we predicting he gonna die. Nobody dies. Like, it's like, damn. Man,
Do you think there's any unkillables? Obviously, Tommy's not gonna die, but what are your other unkillables? I think D-Mac is unkillable. But if they kill D-Mac, that would be crazy.
That would be big, bro. An unkillable person. I think, man, I don't think nobody really off limits, bro. Besides Tommy.
Yeah.
Like, who else could be off limits?
Maria,
she could be smoked.
Maria could be smoked.
Yeah.
They putting Tommy through way too much stuff. But
yeah, no, it wouldn't make sense for them to kill her.
No, they shouldn't kill Maria, but she could die.
She could.
What about his mom?
Oh yeah, that's so true.
It might be time for Kate.
Yeah, it might be that
bite
time.
The bullet.
I think Tommy gonna be the one to kill her ass.
But she's kind of like changing, you know. I feel like she's had a little bit of redemption arc. Then she went back on drugs.
Yeah, it's like Tommy don't forgive her after that shit. He don't give a fuck about her ass shit. He's like, nigga, it's too little, too late.
But I do think he does.
Yeah, like Diamond said, too little, too late. He just dumped his ass in the water. Diamond a beast though for that.
I think Diamond will die though. That's like I feel like confident Diamond. What is Diamond's storyline? He ain't gonna go to New York with Tommy.
True. That's true. I really wonder. Yeah, that is true. What is left for him, bro? That's the same thing we said for Lou. But shit, Lou ass, they was in there writing. Sasha got that pen.
But we know that story's not done. We know we have one more season.
Yeah.
Like they need to do something with this story's done.
Yeah.
After the end of the season. So if you're not gonna use the characters and they actually play a role, like I'm not talking about the side characters. You keep them around, no one cares. But these big characters, all the Flynns, Vic, Claudia, kill them. They're not going to New York.
That's true.
Shanti.
It's about that time, man. I don't think we saw Claudia in the trailer. Maybe we did. I don't remember seeing it.
They're not putting her in the trailer because they want us to think she's dead.
Yeah, facts.
She's not dead. There's no way she's dead.
Yeah, no, she's not. She's not. That shit gonna be funny as hell, bro.
But back to Legacy.
Yeah, facts. Yeah, we say something about it, but still,
it's connected. It's connected.
It's connected for sure.
So we talked about Tommy, Tariq. What you think? How do you think Tariq and Tommy relationship? Obviously, they've mended some of their problems, but like, how do you think that relationship would work?
Honestly, it really depends how Tariq flows into Force season 3. You know what I'm saying? Because
Tariq is coming.
He's coming, and I don't know what he's gonna be doing, and obviously he's gonna be helping out Tommy with the war or whatever, and he's sending people and he coming down there to lay them niggas the fuck out. So we're gonna see what happens with that.
Is that an exact quote?
I believe so.
Yeah,
actually, I believe so. Post credit scene, episode 10. But regardless, I just wonder how that dynamic is gonna be when it comes to Legacy. You know what I'm saying? It's like Tommy is a fucking GOAT. Like he ran with the most vicious, the most diabolical, the most like vindictive. You know what I'm saying? The Beast Slayer. You know what I'm saying? The Conqueror of Conquerors. James St. Patrick. So like, you know what I'm saying? he didn't work with him, bro. So when you talking about like somebody that powerful and you working with his son,
Who killed him?
yeah, it's like this doesn't make any sense.
They really gonna have to explain it really well, and that's another reason why I'm super excited for Forrest. We didn't even talk about Tariq coming.
Yeah,
Like,
shit crazy.
Forrest got potential.
Yeah, it does, bro.
potential.
Forrest about to kill all these niggas, bro. BMF, you not gonna be fucking with it. So Raising Kanan season was it 4? Sorry, I'm sorry. Forrest is gonna come through and just wipe the ball.
I would have never thought it, but yeah. Season 3 or 4 is definitely gonna be better than season 4 of Raising Kanan.
Yeah,
Knock on
for
wood,
sure.
you know.
Yeah, please,
But
please, don't do no bogus shit this season. But yeah, man, they locked in. I ain't gonna lie, I can't wait.
So is there anything else? Like, cause we really just know that it's Tommy and Tariq.
What characters are gonna be popping up?
I think Davis has to be in it.
Davis gotta be in it. Davis is definitely in it for sure.
Davis is definitely gonna be in it.
Diana definitely gotta be in it. Diana gotta be in it.
I mean, obviously Braden.
If you are right about the other one, then like maybe Kane isn't in this one. Maybe he has a few like pop-ups in the episode, but if you're actually right about like another spinoff, I think it might be having something to do with Kane, possibly.
No, it's only 2.
Okay. Yeah, no. Well, since it's only 2 spinoffs, you know what I'm saying, we just got a little bit of insight from Ben. He just searched it up. So
I swear I've seen 3, but
it's only 2 spinoffs confirmed. I feel like Kane is definitely gonna be. He has to be a legacy. He has to be in it. Kane. I ain't gonna lie, Detective Carter. That storyline has not finished. That storyline has not been completed. He's not dead.
Yeah.
He's still alive. And they were dumb to put him in prison because now he can still wiggle his way out of it. But you know, this TV.
he might be their first villain. He might
Low
be
key.
like season 1.
Oh, bro, he could be like Kanan, calling shots from the jail.
So he might be the season 2 villain, but like he's actually controlling the season 1 villain.
Exactly.
That'd be fire.
He could be like Kanan, bro. Not like what's Poppy name? Fuck Lorenzo. Yeah, he don't be like him. Don't be like him. Talking about Poppy. Yeah, this shit funny as hell.
I'm sorry, Poppy.
Yeah, that shit just sounded so sexual every time they said that.
Yeah. No.
Damn, Poppy. Nah, come on. What we doing there?
No, I think Kane's gonna have to show up in this. He's gonna have to show up. I hope Drew is on the scholarship.
Yeah, Drew don't need to be in this.
It doesn't really connect.
No.
But Diana definitely gonna be a center part. Do you think it's gonna end up being Tariq and Diana, or do you think he's gonna get a whole nother girl?
I think they're gonna keep Tariq him smashing different girls. I think they're gonna keep that theme.
Yeah.
I don't know if they're gonna keep him being like cuffed. You know what I'm saying?
It's more interesting to the storyline.
Yeah, it is. But also, I really do think they should low-key be in a relationship.
I think they'll end up being in one.
Yeah,
Maybe like the first couple seasons, gets a couple out the way.
I think they should though, for real, because if they don't, like, this is gonna be a little repeat, but like if they do, it changes everything. Now Tariq is in a relationship and like, you know what I'm saying? I don't even think they should have anything where he's trying to get with other girls and he cheats on her. I don't even think they should even do nothing like that.
Don't do it like. Well, they'll do it like Angela and Sasha because it's too repetitive.
Yeah.
Y'all already got too much repetition going on, which isn't a bad thing. It's cool to come full circle, but don't do it like that.
And also, it makes him a fucking hypocrite.
Right.
You're a fucking hypocrite.
That's the main reason he wants to get in the game, because he wants to
Exactly.
protect his mom because your dad wasn't doing it.
Exactly.
So imagine if you
Yeah.
have a kid with Diana. You was finna have a kid with Diana. Imagine you do have one. And then you do the same thing. No, you have to.
Yeah, you step out on the fucking relationship just like how your dad stepped out on your mom. You're a fucking hypocrite and you're a fucking bitch. Yeah, I said it.
Is that how you feeling?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, Tariq, yeah. Don't do that, man.
Don't do that, bro.
We don't condone cheating.
We don't.
If you're in a relationship.
It ain't cheating if you're not having it.
No, if he ain't in a relationship, no, it's good cinema. Just bring out some good actresses.
Oh, bro, you know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm
Bring out Lala, reincarnation.
Lala, she gonna end up. She always end up as someone getting smashed in every show.
Yeah, nah, low key.
Was she 3 for 3? Power, BMF, and The Shot.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, I ain't even seen The Shot.
I haven't either, but I heard she was getting smashed.
Damn! They just be ragdolling her ass, bruh.
Man.
That's tough. That's tough.
She making her money.
She
though.
making that money, man.
Yeah,
she making that money. You can't blame her.
No, definitely can't.
Dude, she plays that role well.
Yeah, she keep getting calls back.
She played that role too well, man. Lala,
Hey,
she knows how to do it.
yeah, you good in my books, my baby.
Yeah, the viewers tapped in.
Yeah, the viewers, please.
Yeah, nah, I be thinking about that Teddy one. Oh, not the Teddy one. The fucking T one rather. T and Lala. The one where they was like in like the little safe or little basement, whatever. He was just killing us. I was like, bro, what the? I was like, this shit crazy, boy.
You know, Da Vinci came into work happy as hell. That day.
Bro, he let me think. I just want to make sure you safe. Just let me do it. No, it's cool. We go wild. I'm sorry, what? Yeah, we go wild. I don't give a fuck. Oh shit, what a baby whale at? Lather in that motherfucker. Let me stop y'all. But yeah, no, but it was just a really good show, and I really enjoyed the emphasis that they put on that show.
Yeah, the parallels between sexual and asexual relationships. It was really interesting.
It really is, bro.
It really brought out the dynamics of Tina and Lala's relationship.
I agree.
Fascinating stuff.
I agree. Legacy, man.
Power legacy.
That's gonna be a show to remember. I can't wait for it to come out. Can't wait to see a trailer for it. Can't wait for them to develop it.
Facts.
Can't wait to see some new cast members, not just the same thing.
Facts.
Can we stop the 10 episode shit? It's just not working anymore. It's just really not. I don't know why they continue to make things 10 episodes. You don't need it to be 10 episodes every single time. Like, bro, let's switch it up.
We'll give you an extra year if you want for development.
Yeah, bro, come on. I understand it might take, more money. But y'all need to just sometimes it needs to be 15 episodes.
Facts.
Sometimes it needs to be 12.
Facts.
Power, your show is there's too many things going on for it to be 10 episodes all the time.
You can't keep making this many different storylines and then just not tying your knot.
Yeah, bro. That's why it's not gonna compete with shows like The Wire and stuff like that. Like, it's never gonna be book one because it's too rushed. Like 50 Cent took years to write that.
Sometimes less is more.
Facts. You couldn't even go less.
Well, I'm talking about less storylines.
Yeah.
And
Facts.
then you focus on those storylines because you can't have a Tariq, Diana, Kane, Detective Carter, Brayden, Davis, Monet, all having their own story, and they're not really fully connecting. But
yeah, it's too much. It's too much, bro.
It's too much. But we're hoping that legacy, comes to change that.
Facts, man. You got anything else?
I got nothing else. I'm glad to be back. If you can run up this video, share it to a friend, give it a like, maybe comment. We really got to get our the family back together. Hopefully this gets on Shadow Band, but we appreciate y'all sticking with us.
Most definitely.
We got tons of more content.
Oh yeah, y'all better be ready, man, because it's only going up from here. It's about to go insane for Film Cinematics. Y'all about to get some crazy videos. We got a lot of stuff in store. So we appreciate y'all for tuning in, man. It's been your boy Contrell.
It's been your boy Ben. We're gonna catch you on the next one. Much love.